This morning, a new Pepsi ad is falling flat, getting a major backlash on social media.
Hi, this piece will feature a run-through of the crisis management by PepsiCo on their recent blunder. Pepsi was first introduced in North Carolina, United States in 1893. It's been said to this date, PepsiCo has been devoting between $2.3 to $2.6 billion to advertising and promotion of its products annually. The brand has managed to attract more superstars than the Super Bowl halftime show for commercials that are on par with the industry's best music videos. Between features from Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Tina Turner, Britney Spears, Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, and several others. Their most recent celebrity collaboration featured Victoria's Secret model Kendall Jenner, unfortunately landed the company in crisis hot water.
Pepsi is defending the ad, saying it reflects people from different walks of life coming together in a spirit of harmony. One tweet about the commercial that's getting thousands of likes and retweets is one that theorizes that this Pepsi ad is so bad it must actually be an ad for Coke. Ouch. But that's just one theory.
And they looked at their focus group interviews, and they looked at their bar graphs about the various metrics of what young people want, and they said, okay, they're more tolerant of the different races, and they're more socially active, right? Then they got involved, and they like protests, so let's throw some protests in. They like celebrity, let's throw some of that in, and they like the Kardashians and Kendall Jenner, let's throw her in. When you put that, those ingredients all sound fine together, kind of like pepperoni and Snickers and grapes. You put that all in a pot, it doesn't taste very good, and that's.
The advert was widely criticized for appearing to trivialize decades of protests against police brutality, minorities, and specifically the Black Lives Matter movement. How is this so? The advert depicted a privileged white model, Kendall Jenner, as a peacemaker between civil rights activists and police, suggesting that protesters and police would get along better if the former were to be kinder. This is seen towards the end, where the confusing idea that by offering a Pepsi to the police officers, who appear to be on the opposite party in this story, the protesters have achieved some sort of victory. Here's a breakdown of what started the media frenzy, placing Pepsi on crisis hot water. Number 1. It compares a celebrity to an actual grassroots protester. This can be seen in the way that this shot of Kendall Jenner very closely resembles and compares with actual images of Leisha Evans in the Baton Rouge protest. Number 2. The company ultimately used a volatile social issue to sell a fizzy beverage and was slammed on Twitter. The daughter of Martin Luther King Jr., one of many who responded to the controversial advert, sent a tweet saying, "If only Daddy would have known about the power of Pepsi." Pepsi, however, struck the right notes in terms of handling the situation. How was this done? They acted quickly. Pepsi pulled the ad less than 1 day after it started airing. Secondly, it admitted mistake and accepted responsibility. At no point did the brand challenge those who criticized, suggest they might be overreacting, or point fingers at anyone but their own team. The statement even included an apology to Kendall Jenner. Which was unnecessary but a classy touch. Furthermore, Pepsi listened to its customers as well as its loudest critics, agreeing that it missed the mark. Other than the explanation about global unity, it simply confessed the error and pledged to do better. And in most cases, that's all people need to hear. Last but not least, Pepsi fixed the situation. The ad's final slogan includes the line, "Live bolder." But the best and maybe boldest thing Pepsi did was making the decision to pull the ad, cutting its losses but preserving the credibility to try again in the future.